Have a promotion coming up but don't know if it's right for you? Let me tell you why you don't want a promotion. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, your go-to place for building your dream career and achieving your highest potential. I'm Allie, and today's another segment of Food for Thought Leader Thursday, where I discuss an interesting topic in hopes it gives you just a little something to think about after you leave. For today's topic, we're going to be discussing what a promotion is, why you might not want a promotion, and what some better options are. A promotion is an opportunity that allows an employee to advance within the organization. Now, when we think of a promotion, we typically think of a hierarchical move. We move vertically. So for example, say you work for a restaurant. You might start off as a cashier for a bakery and then move your way up to a server or even a manager. And then maybe, just maybe, you become a district or regional manager. When you move up the hierarchy like this is called a vertical promotion. This is what we tend to associate with the road to success in our career, climbing the corporate ladder. A vertical promotion is where you physically go up the hierarchy within your organization. So one of the reasons why you want a vertical promotion, and one of the reasons why we tend to want promotions in general, is because they offer several amazing benefits, including higher pay, change in job title, a bigger office, more responsibilities, more control, more resources, you name it. This is why we love having promotions, because we get all these amazing things. So what's the problem with a vertical promotion then? Well, one, it gives you more responsibilities. You have a lot more on your plate that you have to deal with. You also have limited mobility, so as you get higher up the corporate ladder, it becomes more difficult to get an opening, and competition is more fierce because you're competing for a limited spot with everybody else in the company. On top of that, your job becomes monotonous. You're doing the same tasks over and over again. And so there's a limited work variety. In addition to that, when you climb up the ladder, you're engaging the same activities, which means you don't have room or, quite frankly, time to expand your skill sets. So if you are someone who likes to expand your knowledge base, someone who likes to develop themselves, especially in different areas and not just the same areas, it makes it a little more difficult for you to do that because it might not apply to that job, and quite frankly, you might just not have the time. And the biggest problem of all of this is that if you can't handle this job, if you're not ready for the responsibilities, if you're not developed yet, your performance will go down. This will hurt your reputation, people won't respect you, and then ultimately you'll be upset, unengaged, unsatisfied with your job, and guess what? You're going to think about leaving. Now at this point, you might actually be wondering if a promotion is right for you. Maybe you don't want the responsibility. Maybe the pay isn't justified. Or maybe it just isn't right for you. So there are different options that you can take. And the first one is very straightforward. Just don't take the promotion. Keep the same job. It's something that you're comfortable with, you have the same responsibilities, and you have a little bit more room to experiment if you want to develop yourself further. The problem is that when you do the same job over and over again, it can still lead to monotony. You're still going to be bored with that job. On top of that, you're still going to have a lack of autonomy, and at some point, your juniors are going to become your seniors, and that can get a little bit awkward. So keep the job, but there's still some downsides to it. Another option is you can leave the company. Maybe you're not a big fan of the career advancement opportunities, which that can happen. So find another company. It is a great way to get used to a different job. It can excite you and give you this spark you haven't had in a while, especially if you've been doing the same tasks over and over again. On top of that, it gives you a little bit of a different change of pace. The big problem is that you do have to build yourself up from scratch. You need to get to know your employees again. You need to develop your network. You do need to learn from the bottom up. And so if you're someone who doesn't like adapting, this might not be the best option for you. So I gave you the two direct options. You can stay or you can go. It always boils down to that, doesn't it? Not exactly. You see, there is another option for you. You don't have to go vertical. You can actually go horizontal. There is a thing called a horizontal promotion. A horizontal promotion is when you move laterally within the company. You can think of a horizontal promotion as a transfer. As a bridge of sorts, you are just moving at the same level, just to a different spot. So you can go to a different department, you can go to a different region or district, but you have the same responsibilities. You're just getting transferred to a new location. So what does a horizontal promotion look like? Well, let's go back to the restaurant example. Say you were a regional manager and you decided a vertical promotion was not right for you. You want a horizontal promotion. So rather than staying at the same region, say that region is Southwest, you might move to the Southeast or even the Northeast. But it's just a transfer. You have the same responsibilities. It's just a new location. So it gives you a little bit something new, a little bit of excitement, but not too much where you have to change everything that you're doing. The reason why you would want a horizontal promotion is not only does it give you a little bit of fresh air, but it also gives you a chance to expand your current knowledge, skills, and abilities. It allows for you to develop yourself, to grow. It also allows for you to explore a new area. Say you've been looking at working for another department. This is your chance to get that experience to see if that's a better fit for you. And if not, guess what? You just developed yourself. No harm, no foul. It doesn't hurt you in the end. In addition to that, this is actually becoming more common practice because in addition to developing yourself, you're also bringing your network with you. And so if you ever have to work across departments or work with other regional managers, you already know some of the people already. And so you already have a workflow going. You also know how to do effective communication. Communication channels are open. And so it can actually benefit your productivity. And last but not least, even if you don't think you're prepared right now for a vertical promotion, a horizontal promotion is a great way to groom you for that vertical promotion. So really seize as an opportunity if you are not ready for more responsibility. There's nothing wrong with that. So what are the downsides to horizontal promotions? Well, it's a risk. When you go to a new area, new environment, you are risking that you might not like it. You might not like the new job. You might not like the new material or resources that you're working with. You might not like the people. So when that happens, you can become miserable and then your productivity will go down. In addition to that, it is really easy for us to fall into this trap of doing several horizontal promotions in a row. So you're not just doing one, but you do two or maybe three without considering a vertical promotion. And so the problem with taking too many horizontal promotions is that it can be unmotivating because you're not going up, your pay is not going up. Or you might just be bored and want more responsibilities. If your company is only offering horizontal promotions, that's when you do need to consider whether or not this company is right for you. And at that point, you may want to consider if it's time to go to a company who's willing to give you that next step up. So do know that horizontal promotions can have a little bit of that trap, but at the same time, there are a lot of benefits, especially if you've never had one before. So long story short, when we tend to think of a promotion, we tend to think of a vertical promotion going up the corporate ladder, which it's great because you tend to get a bonus and several other opportunities, but there are several downsides and it might just not be your right time for one yet. And so I highly suggest that you take on a horizontal promotion. It is a great way to develop yourself, develop your network, increase your productivity, as well as gradually give you that capability to take on more responsibilities. And so when that vertical promotion does come up, you will be ready. So for those of you who have that gut feeling telling you that a promotion might not be right for you, take a horizontal promotion instead. It is a great opportunity that can open several doors for you. So that's it for today's segment of Food for Thought Leo Thursdays. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you've been really interested in the topic of promotions, then I also highly recommend my Tips and Tea Time video where I give you my top tips on how you can get a promotion. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified of my latest videos. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter where I give you the latest updates on my channel as well as some additional tips and tricks not revealed on my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Until we meet again, everyone. Take it easy.